Leonard unable to shake Young, now gets it back for a wide open look. It's a two. Counted for Kawhi Leonard, his first points.
Now, when taking the long three, you have plenty of time to get that shot.
They're 3 of 12 from behind the arc. Here's Leonard from outside. It's good!
Remember, we told you now.
Lopez came together for a moment, but now things are calmed down. Kawhi Leonard, baseline from 10.
Kawhi Leonard is the real surprise. He's that Timber thing, and boy,
which is the silliest thing ever.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Kawhi Leonard, top of the key, and then you add up the goals.
There, a little forearm low, I'm assuming. Not much there. Kawhi Leonard, tough shot. Has to have a bounce, and he gets it. Kawhi Leonard with his 6th penalty.
Oh, Tony Parker saves. Manu inside. Leonard from 15. Bingo! 1-point game as Kawhi Leonard. He's been 5 of 15 from 3 so far this year. Leonard. Hands up.
That should be a pretty good battle tonight. Kawhi.
Ginobili gives it up here. Kawhi Leonard. Off the bounce. Knocks it down over Draymond Green. 4. Danny Green cutting in the paint. Kawhi can't go there. What a move by Leonard, though. Crossover, then back.
Plus Brett Brown, who'd been with him for a long time, another assistant. Brown is now the head coach at Philly, and as Leonard puts it in. And he said that's, talking to him before the game, that's been a very big adjustment for him, both in practices and in games. Sean Marks was actually on the Leonard gets it in and knocks down the shot. Leonard's got a chance to be a star, Clyde.
Yeah, first 5 shots, 6 shots from the floor. That would be Kawhi Leonard, a player who has improved every year he's been in the league. This is his 3rd
positive away from that, and it's a loose positive. The Sixers run the same system, so at least they're seeing what could be possible if they stay and you stay positive. I mean, stay up, get me a look up somehow, some way.
Leonard. Timeout call by the Sixers.
An MVP in the same season. 2 players.
How about that move right there?
Wow. Kawhi Leonard.
That dribbles to a solid. That was right on cue there. Well, you called it.
Kawhi Leonard. To counter. Yep. Kawhi Leonard.
It's only his.
Kawhi with a rebound and bringing it. Pops the jumper. Well, pop. Speaking of that.
Conley gambled.
Nice trap now. Davis took away the baseline.
Leonard shoots it over Conley, and it's a 14-point Spurs edge.
You know,
Parker around the Duncan screen, breaking down Randolph. Nice find. Leonard on the ball fake. Connects.
well, that's called. He doesn't want the shot. He's looking to pass off. Now you're inside of 5 seconds.
3 on the shot clock. Leonard, difficult look, but he buries it.
Leonard finding a little bit of a groove, shooting the basketball.
And I can be a part of it, or you could ship me somewhere else. I think I said yes, sir, and I don't think I ever said anything in the paper again.
Yeah, we had a few long stretches.
By 3 after 1. Parker back to Kawhi Leonard. Got the quick start and stays hot. Kawhi knocks down the jumper. Spurs by a half dozen.
He does a good job there. Recognize belly button. It's almost a chest jump shot.
He's got a dozen. Kawhi Leonard answers with a deuce. Spurs go back on top. Danny Green ahead to Kawhi Leonard. Chris Paul getting back on him. Leonard takes advantage of his size. Swish.
I love the patience there.
And again with 4:42 to go. Mills can't connect. Kawhi the rebound. Turn around. Oh, what a tough shot.
That's spectacular.
The big picture, and the big picture is for this team to be healthy, clicking and playing on all, and clicking on all cylinders come April, May, and hopefully June. Back to the basket, but if you can put him in a pick and pop situation.
Little 8-0 run here. Nice shot by Kawhi Leonard.
Them down in that paint area, which allows Andre to see over the defense and find the 2 best shooters. Well, that's a plus. And defensively, he is always guarding the best. Again, look, the Spurs were up 5 with 2 minutes left, and Ray Allen and LeBron James came alive. within those 2 minutes to eke out that victory. This is a system.
On December 10th at the Air Canada Center was a 116-103 loss.
Out, Lynn missing the long jump shot. Leonard for San Antonio. Drive and one.
Great defensive play. Again, solidifying Lynn's job on Parker's got to be a major story in this game.
Don't forget coming up. Mills, Ayers, Ginobili, Diaw and Leonard. Kawhi, long two.
I like that on the first one this year. Trying to do it here tonight. And early on, so far so good.
Kawhi Leonard swish. As the
Duncan, 12 points, 10 boards with 10:16 to go in the third. Bellinelli all the way over to Kawhi. Crawford nearly stole it.
Kawhi knocks down the two. Parker, as the Spurs have been outscored to start this second half. And now Kawhi Leonard stops that 12
feet, and that's too much room to give Jamal Crawford.
Kawhi Leonard. Got it.
Got a chance to cut it to 6.
Leonard.
Then it goes to 10. This is what they do. They don't give you many.
8 on the shot clock as we hit the midway mark of the first quarter.
Diaw. Kawhi. Good fake. For 2.
Great patience.
To make it a career high of 8, then 9. And he's already had 5 plus blocks games. So, I mean, this guy is putting up numbers every night.
Leonard the post as they clear for it. Got it.
I just love him backing down again. Other small forwards throws his body in
for games as far as still producing wins. And the other night was an example where they turned it over 17 times, just 11 for Charlotte. As Leonard gets the bucket, pop the 3. Rebound to Parker. He'll push. Leonard and Green fill the lanes. Kawhi in the paint.
You knew it was coming.
Yeah, you knew it was coming.
What did they do in this most recent play?
Well, what San Antonio likes to do is get you to overcommit, which can't be a spoken
game. So both in the back of their minds are thinking about that possibility and wanting to play that game on their respective home floor.
This bounce hit at one side, and Kawhi Leonard enters with the on its way out.
Jumper for Leonard from Parker. Leonard against Butler. Jumper is good.
Right.
Leonard, that's good.
Defeat, tying the longest losing streak of the year. Lillard with a bad miss, and now a pull-up jumper. It's good. Leonard is 4 of the 6 San Antonio points here.
And then what does that do to the team when you put Gerald Green back as the guy coming in?
Here's Leonard with the short jumper. 8 points here in the first half for Kawhi Leonard. 2 minutes to go. San Antonio on top. Leonard will take the jump shot for his 10th point. Also has 9.
No. That's why they make no headlines. They don't get a lot of flash around the NBA. Most of the concentration is with Miami.
But they can score the basketball. Here's another guy, and we said in the first.
The highlight, though?
I've kind of fallen in basketball love with Andrew Wiggins a little bit these last couple weeks. I think he's the #1 pick, and I think he would look good in the Celtic uniform.
In that loss column for the final playoff spot in the West, San Antonio up 2 on the Thunder for the top spot in the West as the shots
still remain with the team. So it's a different bunch, and they're preparing for next year, building with what they've got. Kawhi Leonard counters and knocks down the 2 to tie it up.
Yeah, that's
Kawhi back in and puts up the jumper. Got it! Kawhi Leonard in double figures with 10 on 5 of 7 shooting, 5 rebounds.
to offense for your side, so you have improved scoring across the board, and the defensive numbers are up as well.
Good looking jumper there from Leonard as Kawhi
trying to work underneath him. Looked like Klay Thompson got a piece of the ball, maybe a little bit of heat later on.
Leonard shifts it to his right and knocks down a mid-range jump shot. Kawhi Leonard, who has increased his scoring, but his assists as well. And of course, the development of Reggie Jackson. Leonard, mid-block, left side, turns. 3:22 remaining in this. Leonard leaning left, knocks it down.
But make them take those jumpers.
Conley stays with Parker. Now Kawhi Leonard guarded by Courtney Lee. And Kawhi gets the Spurs' first points.
Yeah, you got to look to post up Lee as well. Take advantage of his.
Kawhi Leonard back on the floor for the Spurs. Kawhi Leonard is pure. He has a half dozen. Right to Thiago. Kick out to Kawhi. Kawhi Leonard has 10.
His jumper is vastly improved. Right now, he's in a nice rhythm. He's got to get more touches.
Courtney Lee attacks the basket. And he'll get to the line.
The more he's accustomed to playing in those isolations, in those moments, he's going to be a lot more patient, not be so quick to make a move, and not give up the ball so early.
New season best, 23 for Midrange, playing with the bad foot that he hurt the other night. Felt a pain on his arch. And on the fly, there's Kawhi Leonard. You were talking before about Leonard's deep. 7th in the league and Phoenix 6th in the league. Kawhi. Knocks it down again. Spurs by a pair. 9. Leonard took a little bump. That's the problem.
Smart play there from Kawhi. Wide open.
The average is 11. He's got 10 now. Kawhi again. This time is a double up off the glass.
Yeah, when you have terrific rotation through his huge 3 balls. Here's Kawhi. Does a great job moving without the basketball. Immediately catches it, lets it go. No heads. The Grizzlies players' minds. Hey, we're 0-8 against this team over the last year. How in the world are we going to make some kind of adjustment, make some kind of change to beat them?
As for the Dallas Mavericks, the Spurs by Whataburger. Get your day started at Whataburger with a new jalapeno cheddar biscuit. And by World Car, nearly 9 assists per ball game, along with 8 points.
He's not the quickest guy. He's an excellent passer, an excellent playmaker. So keep your eye on that.
Come on, man, let's see your froggy. Let's see it. Strike a froggy pose. Let's do it.
Approaching 3.5 to play in the half. Leonard, Ellis defend. Kawhi putting it in. And he's now. Split of the screen. Leonard fires. Kawhi Leonard 4 of.
Nothing available inside, obviously, for Tony Parker. Kawhi Leonard, despite the challenge of this double-double. Mid-range game.
Off to an excellent start. He's been blocking shot and rebounding as Leonard's jump shot is good. We've got an excellent pace and very good shooting so far. Green, by the way, has now made 10 consecutive shots. He was 7 for 7 in game 6 as Leonard hits a 2-pointer. Game. Duncan slapped away by Nowitzki. Finds its way out to Leonard. Contested jumper, count it, and one.
Diaw is starting for the Spurs.
Now, certain teams, as Leonard hits that, have an ability to come from behind because they're very good offensive teams. Dallas is how hot he got during the NBA Finals for several games. Leonard off the dribble. That's a good-looking jump shot. Kawhi Leonard. Coming off a career year, the third-year player grinding into Nicky. Caught at the miss. May have been altered that time by Splitter. Here comes Kawhi Leonard the other way with the fake and room to fire.
Here's Kawhi Leonard. Being defended by Matthews to start. And Leonard
made 3 threes. He actually made the first 3 for the Blazers on the evening. It came in the 4th quarter.
Leonard gets the roll. 10 points here in the opening quarter for
Chicken wing. And anytime he's clear for a jump shot, You have a good feeling it's going in.
Here's Leonard again. Beautiful. Kawhi Leonard, 5 of 6 from.
Knocks down another. The Spurs rolling.
Dio had 7 points in about 40 seconds. Danny Green was 6 points in 19 seconds. Back.
Moving the basketball well enough, just got to knock down some open looks.
Kawhi Leonard, boy, I mean, the ball looks like a golf ball in his hand.
It does.
And he
high school player went to Memphis to play with his brother. Early entry into the draft, another throwaway. Another turnover, 7 for the Spurs. The galloping Barton slicing, putting it up. Will Barton is. Aldridge is 8 of 15. Leonard, Baines, Diallo, Mills, Kawhi Leonard with Batum right there. 21 for Damian Lillard. Biggest lead for the Blazers. He's defends. The shot is a good one.
The conference and the young teams, because this is a very young Blazer team. Teams like Denver, Minnesota, Phoenix, who won 50 games this year, New Orleans.
And floaters in the lane. Diallo for 3. Leonard able to get to it. Leonard score. Might have the biggest hands. Leonard backing his way and hits.
Tough.
They need that from him, particularly in.
Of course, Diallo and Matt Bonner, all the credit. They're stretching him away from that paint area, which is allowing those opportunities to kind of go away as Leonard knocks down an 18-footer, but here's the.
Ginobili just 1 of 3 from the field. Coming off a big scoring performance, Kawhi Leonard continues his out.
Zone, because he's already banged up with his helter-skelter way of playing. Nice quick pass out to Leonard. They've got 8 assists already.
And that's on 9 field by Leonard.
Leonard gets it back, fakes the 3. James closes out on him. Leonard shoots and hits. Kawhi Leonard, 6 for 6 from the field. He's got 18 points, and the Heat
was tentative. Right now, every time he catches it, he's looking to make a play.
Ginobili called for a reach-in as Ray Allen gets knocked to the ground. Spurs with their
By a perimeter player. He's running down the floor. He stops the basketball, squares Chris Bosh, and then blocks the shot. At this late in the game for him.
Right now. 5 to shoot. Leonard does and hits. Kawhi Leonard off to an excellent start. He's going to represent Australia in the Olympics. That's who he's always looked up to. As Leonard knocks it down, Uncle Danny is very proud of his nephew here tonight.
Extreme.